RC. RC will beat you up. And that's on record. Alright? Yeah. You hear the seagulls? That's my beach house. They dying. My glamorous life. Ulcers and terrified softies at open mics. Fake lights, fake mics, real sweat. Burger King refills and $1 rodeo scraps. Catch a ripple effect, illusion 3. Out of place, premeditated nightmare, damn Skippy. With a fold-out patio chair in Sin City. Catch a buzz like any self-respecting cult member does. MCs are just lunatics who pretend to count bars, grimy. Bite pussies, spit fun, split wrists watching Wizard of Oz. Cynical. We do that. Underground hip-hop.
Yeah.
Let's beat it slow. I'm ill.
Got nothing to say.
First name ain't really lyrical. I'm a cynical bastard. Ball from J23.
I'm living proof that the smallest figures can cast vast shadows of doubt. Giving your all to everything and that'll amount to nothing. I walk the crooked path up to my house, huffing and puffing, shaking my fist in the air, thinking of something to tell kids down the block who point and laugh at my mumbling. Like they'll never reach their dreams, gray haired, saying that's life, it ain't a sitcom theme. It's more like 10 people jammed in a closet yelling. There's poison in that lemonade the neighbor's kids are selling. He writes your name on greeting cards and purposely misspells it. Keep depending on the kindness of strangers, their lives suck. And you're the perfect candidate for blaming, maiming egos. That's how the happy family feeds. The glass slipper broken, a foot starting to bleed. Fat skipper floats past the sleeping scuba team, screams I'm dying. One yells back, we're tired. Swim towards the light, grab hold of something spiritual. Open your arms wide and hope to embrace a miracle and catch death. Then curse life for getting rid of you, I'm cynical. I'm cynical. Underground hip-hop. This beat is dope. I'm ill. First name ain't lyrical. I'm a cynical bastard. E-S-P-O-T. Go relax.
Yo, just like a cynical bastard, I'm the switchblade you wanna cling to when the fiends try to get a hold of you because you carry the golden rule. I'm the hero sent to put them in their place. While I walk, I create new craters for their space and a couple for their face. Threats on my life because my subcon knows what they ain't telling, and they wanna buff up because I ain't buying what they selling. So I make and then distribute, no disputes. I'm too real for these kooks. My eyes are dim because you gotta know when you can win and when you can lose. Count your losses. I'm like Dwight gone super chillin' in the office. The Master Chief when I Master Chief. Y'all still trying to get used to the coral reef. My niggas be my niggas. Some are niggas, some are island folks, some are Hispanic. Cause being cut from the same cloth doesn't always guarantee high quality. I move at the speed I was given. You move at that speed cause the speed you was given is the same reason why you ain't winning. Trying to mess with the little dude, but that's the thing, I'm the dude, the big L who rose from the dead while giving you descriptions of hell. I'm cynical. I'm underground hip-hop. This beat is dope.
It's okay.
I'm ill.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say.
First name ain't really lyrical. I'm a cynical bastard.
Known as the vigilante.